Becky, the hits just keep on coming. In terms now of Regeneron, it stock's up 23 points now on news regarding their fully human antibodies that they have been developed. It reduced the risk of contracting COVID-19 by 81.6%. We think of Regeneron, we think about people who already have it. They get, the problem was you had to go in and have it infused right at the very beginning of any symptoms. In this case, these are people that didn't have the disease, and it provides long-lasting protective effects by actually introducing antibodies to COVID. And obviously, think about what you would use that for. A lot of people can't make their own antibodies.
Immunocompromised people.
They're immunocompromised. The vaccine is ineffective or somewhat ineffective, less effective in people like that because you're depending on your own immune system to make the antibodies. If you could introduce fully humanized antibodies to COVID into an individual, you might imagine that would be a powerful tool for people that couldn't benefit as much from the vaccine. And it's pretty big numbers. 81.6% reduced the risk of COVID by 81.6% during the pre-specified follow-up period, 2 to 8 months, which maintained the 81.4% risk reduction that was previously reported for 1 month. It's an antibody cocktail.
That's huge because Gottlieb has talked with us about how people who are either immunocompromised, people who are cancer patients might be using treatments like this as a therapy, as a therapeutic to get them through any of these issues. That's a really big deal.
It is. This is prophylactically. We think of Regeneron and some of the antibodies for people that,
and once they get it,
Trump,
right.
who the minute you get the symptoms, then you get the pain, though. To have to go into the hospital if you have just marginal symptoms, and I don't know. It's obviously not as big a pain as getting COVID, but you go in and have to be infused with IV and everything else. That's why the oral pill is such a breakthrough that we had last week. But for immunocompromised people, this is pretty interesting.